Usually I say welcome back. Why not? Welcome back. Today we're really lucky. We have a man of many seasons. I don't want to say seasons. That sounds seasonal. This guy's a true Florida guy. This is probably one of the biggest Florida golfer that I know. Jeff Teach from Teach Wealth Management. Jeff.
Pleasure to be here.
I'd say good morning, I'd say good afternoon, or I'd say good evening, but you never know on the internet when people
coming out.
So somewhere, sometime it's going to be cocktail time. But right now it's Jeff Teach time.
Okay.
So, Jeff, there's your audience. I want you to tell everybody who you are, what you are, where you do it, when you do it. This show is all about you, so go for it.
Terrific. Obviously, my name's Jeff Teach. I own a company called Teach Wealth Management, and I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. My wife and I moved down here in 1998, and it's kind of a funny story how we got here. I was working for a major Wall Street firm. My wife and I came down here to open up my folks' house and kind of clean it up, mold, mildew. And I said one day, I'm going to go over and check out this Wall Street firm that I work for up in Chicago. They had an office down in Stuart, Florida. I went in there, started talking with the manager, saying hello, blah, blah, blah. He finds out I love to play golf. And he said, you can play golf 12 months out of the year down here in Chicago. What do you get? Maybe 4 months?
You were sold.
I was sold. He said, you can have this corner office. This guy's retiring. You can transfer all your clients down here and business as usual. I said, done. That was in January. My wife and I moved down here in April of '98, and all our friends thought, you're nuts. First off, they didn't even know where Palm City, Florida was. And so it was an educational process, and we were young enough at the time that we could make friends. And we joined a country club, Piper's Landing Yacht and Country Club, which is a beautiful facility.
Oh, Brian's going to love the club.
He'll love that.
Yay,
Yes.
Brian. Brian's a client, too. Brian sponsors our golf section. Go take a look.
Exactly. So we moved down here, and after the crash of 2008, I decided I needed to get out on my own and start my own business. So I formed my company in 2009, Teach Wealth Management, which is a registered investment advisory company, and started doing business on my own, and found that I could service my clients a lot better without having a major brokerage firm on my back telling me to sell this product, that package product, and make sure I meet quotas in selling things. And I felt like I was selling my clients and not helping my clients.
Well, you do what I used to do. I was in educational publishing for years, and in that market, nobody ever did teaching or selling by workshops. Mm-hmm. And I had done some work at Purdue University. I was at Ohio State University, and done some things in insurance. And if you've ever taken the Zig Ziglar stuff
Sure.
or the Larry Wilson
Mm-hmm.
stuff, you know that selling and teaching by workshop is really the only way to go. Mm-hmm. And you do exactly what I wrote my book about, which was teaching and selling by workshop.
That's why it all seemed to work out perfect. When I left the major Wall Street firm, I wasn't quite sure where to go. So I met Joe Matson, whose son, Mark Matson, runs Matson Money up in Ohio. And their whole philosophy is educating the client.
Exactly.
Helping them with controlling their bad behavior in investing, of getting in and getting out, and teaching them how to invest in the market wisely.
Now, do you have a particular strategy that you teach?
Yes, it's very passive in nature, meaning we are not active traders. We're not in there trying to buy stocks, the next hot mutual fund. We're not trying.
Not day traders.
We're
not penny
day traders.
stocks.
No,
you're not the Wolf of Wall Street.
If you're going to call me up and say what's the next hot stock, I can say, hey, you got the wrong guy. And we don't invest in actively traded mutual funds, and we don't market time. And it's more casual investing for a lifetime. And we try not to get people upset. We try and keep their behavior under control, because 2008 was staggering to most people. A lot of people lost 30-40% of their money.
And those that don't remember, so was 1987.
Yeah, I was working in Chicago at the time, so it's very, very tough. So what we use is actually the science of investing. We use Nobel Prize winning theories in economics by Dr. Harry Markowitz, Eugene Fama. This is not guesswork. This is proven theory in how financial markets really work. And why go out there trying to guess or listen to your local stockbroker saying, this is our prediction? Because if your investment philosophy is based on a prediction, it's already failed.
Sure.
Because nobody really knows where the markets are going to go.
Is it individualized? I mean, do you do the needs assessment of each individual?
Everybody.
And then
we develop an investment policy statement for each client, and which binds us to do exactly what they want, geared towards their risk tolerances. So it very individualized.
that's a nice phrase, risk tolerance.
Exactly, because a lot of people don't know how much risk
risk
they're
in
taking.
investing. There's no risk in investing, is there?
Well, we do it, and I'll offer this out to all you viewers. If you have an investment portfolio, I'll give you a free snapshot look at your portfolio with what we call an MRI of your financial statement. And it's just like an X-ray. When you go to the doctor, you got a bad shoulder, you get an X-ray. Well, what we do is we'll do a snapshot of your portfolio, your holdings at this time, and show you how much risk you're taking on. A lot of people don't know. They don't know their diversification, their asset allocation. It's mind-boggling that people just kind of trust their advisor that he's doing the right thing without really knowing. And I used to have clients say, Jeff, I trust you. You do what's best. I don't want clients like that. I want them to know what they're getting into and that they're comfortable for it. So everybody's happy when the market's going up, but when it's going down, there's a reason, and I want them to know why it's going down. So.
And as you bob and weave through the obstacles that you meet along the way, you're there to educate them as to why you're maybe cutting to the right or cutting to the left in terms of the strategy.
Exactly. And a lot of people look at the markets, and what is the markets? They all think it's, the S&P 500, or it's the Dow Jones Industrial. Dow is 30 stocks. I mean, that's a very minute slice, and the S&P 500 is geared all towards basically large cap companies. We invest in 19 different asset categories, 45 countries, and we have over 12,000 stocks in our portfolio. That's diversification. We're globally diversified throughout the world, and that spreads the risk out. So what we try and do, and this is a proven theory, that we try and get assets that don't correlate. So like if one stock's going down, another stock's going up. And what that actually does, it smooths out the ride and the volatility and gets you the same results. So our portfolios, we structure them so there's a lot less volatility in them.
Mm-hmm. Now, Jeff is, I said, a multitasker, and I know that you're involved with Dancing with the Stars, so I want to mention that at this point, because I know that's taking a little bit of your time in preparing for the September 24th program.
Yes.
That's going to be at the Lyric Theater again this year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give us a little bit about what you're doing.
If you'd asked me a year ago I was going to be on Dancing with the Stars, I'd have said...
This guy was in traction. He had back surgery. I mean, he couldn't play golf for, what, a year?
9 months.
Yeah, it's a long time.
I was out.
The last time you played, I was covering the Palm City Chamber of Commerce golf tournament.
Right.
And he was telling me that he wasn't going to be able to play, and I couldn't imagine this guy not playing golf. But go ahead.
I tell people I have more titanium in my back and shoulders than I have in my golf clubs. He's
got writers.
I'm a
telling
physical
you.
mess. But anyway, Maria Rich talked me into this.
That's Brian's wife.
Brian's wife, and she did an unbelievable job last year dancing with Travis, and it was awe-inspiring. I mean, I was just like blown away. I said, I could never do that. Well, I'm now working with my professional dancer, Holly Pearl, and she's a delight. I mean, she's got the patience of a saint. To work with me, you got to have patience. I got like 2 left feet going on here. So we've been going twice a week, taking our lessons and everything, but we're getting there. But the main
What's the chance of getting you and her on for a part of the show.
I would love to do that.
Let's see if we can do that. We can talk a little bit more about the Dancing with the Stars. Jeff, I want to thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
And come back. Let's talk about Dancing with the Stars soon.
I will do that.
And we'll be right back.
I've got one other thing I want to offer.
Go for it.
I have a book for anybody that wants this free copy of Mark Matson's book on how to invest passively and wisely through the science of investing. You give me a call at 772-341-2054, and I'll mail you a free copy of this book.
It's got to be a good book. He's from Ohio.
Yeah, exactly. Cincinnati area.
We'll be right back.